All right, here we go, folks. Part number 4 and the conclusion of my how-to video on how to properly prep wash a car in the process of doing a wax polishing. Now, I've completed this job and tried to move it into the sun so we can get as much good light on it as possible. But it sort of isn't a fair comparison of before and after when the light was so poor earlier. But I basically went around and hand polished all the paint. I put a light amount of wax on the metal work, if you want to call it that, the trim and the headlights and the tail lights. And I applied a nice, good, healthy coat of super dressing. Now, I'd like to let people know that there's a great detail supply located on Newport Boulevard in Costa Mesa. It's called the Detail Store, and it's owned by a man named Marco, who is a very fine gentleman, and he's been a pillar of the detail supply business for decades. So they also have a website, as you can see, detailingdepot.com. I get the majority of my professional grade products from Marco at the Detail Store. So if you'd like to get professional dressing for your tires or a water sprite chamois or some of the other products that I'm going to start informing folks about and how to use, the Detail Store is a great place to go. So if you're ever there and Marco is in, tell him Richie from Long Beach said hi. And you'll most likely get a smile, and you might even get a discount. So as I wrap up on this job, I just wanted to show people what it looks like. And this coat of wax should last a few months. I noticed when I started waxing it that it's got a prodigious amount of industrial fallout on it, and it's going to require a clay treatment and a polishing with the buffer. So as the course of my content begins to build, I'm going to start offering people advice on all of the various aspects on how to professionally maintain your car and remove damage and all of the things that are possible with detailing materials and techniques beyond having to go to the body shop. So I've been in the detail business for almost 40 years now, and I've worked in practically every aspect of the industry, from working on used car lots to working for new car dealers to working at deluxe shops to doing deluxe mobile, auction work. I've been in and out of the industry for quite a long time, but I preferred being a deluxe mobile detailer because I really appreciate the trust my clients put in me and their faith in my quality of work. And over time, I was able to build quite a clientele of regular customers that really appreciate what is my general philosophy. Now, my philosophy on detailing cars is I don't just clean them. My job is to maintain the value of these valuable items that my clients, some appreciate more than others, but the folks that really like their cars or their boats, or I'm very soon going to be working on a seaplane, I try to take an approach that preserves the value of their investment over the long term. So there's some things I do and other things I don't do when I'm detailing a car if I think it's going to detract from the value of the car. So as you'll see, or as many people may have already seen, the Maserati that's parked here in the garage. I've been taking care of that for almost 14 years now, and it looks basically brand new. And so if my client ever decides that he wants to actually part ways with it, he's going to get top dollar. So here we go. This is the conclusion. So I wanted to also, before I forget, give an example of some of the tools that can be utilized. Here we have my trusty Makita buffer and a variety of polishing pads, with the red one being for compounding and the black ones for polishing. I'm going to be showing folks how to do everything from color sanding to using a buffer to first clean and then polish your car. And as I mentioned, how to properly clay your car and then which suitably polish it afterwards. And then I'm going to be teaching folks things like I call my Monet technique of doing paint touch-up, which can make damage disappear and really keep your car looking good and holding a very reasonable amount of value for the long run, if that's something you consider a priority. And if you decide you or someone you know wants to get involved in the detailing industry, I'm hoping to be able to provide people advice on how to use all of the equipment, how to negotiate with dealers, how to price your work, how to understand how to deal with workflows and staff, or how to work in or open a detail shop if that's what you'd like to do. So it looks like we've got traffic, and I'm going to have to wrap this up. And I just want to let everybody know that my client seems to be quite happy, and I hope that this endeavor here moves forward. So this caper's a wrap. Take care, everybody.